ideally what you want to do, are you recording now?
Yeah.
Okay, ideally what you want to do is once I administer the lesson, then you want to pan on the students and you want to show the students learning. So what we're going to do now is hand out the Scantrons, the pencils, and the practice exams for the next unit, and I'm going to focus on prepositions. All right, so everybody eyes forward, and let me show you, because you're going to start with question number 16, passage 2. The passage is titled The Handsome Bean Coffee House, but the first question is about prepositional phrases, which we studied. All right, so here's where we're at. All right. When you're ready, let me know. Cool. Because we have to start showing mastery of what we learned, so we can tackle harder material. All right, so is everybody ready? Let's look at the use of prepositions. Then you take question number 1, and then I'm going to let you take the rest of the exam. Now let's look at the preposition. First of all, does anybody know what a preposition is? Yeah, go ahead, Miguel.
Someone that prepares like you for another word.
Yeah, a noun that prepares you for a noun. All right, so this is the most important concept of prepositional use. Prepositions tend to be single-syllable words. With, on, for, after, at, by, in. Right? Don't we say, like, we go to the store? So what's your preposition in that phrase? To. And then it introduces a noun, and the noun is store. So the most important concept is a preposition always introduces a noun. At the movies, in the shoebox, at the grocery store, by the lake. Once you are introducing a noun with a preposition, you have a prepositional phrase. Once you have a prepositional phrase, you'll need a comma before you get to the complete subject and verb. Does this make some sense?
Yes.
Take off your picture in a level 1 plus military academy. So here's our practice. Everybody look at rule number 5. Use a comma after an introductory prepositional phrase. The phrase is the word at a preposition. It's a single syllable word that introduces a grouping of nouns. At the edge of the woods. What are the nouns in that phrase? Woods is the main noun there, because woods is a person, place, thing. At the edge of the woods is a prepositional phrase. All I need to recognize is a single syllable word introducing a noun or a group of nouns at the beginning of a sentence. Then I have a prepositional phrase. Then I need the comma. Then I have what to complete the sentence, so I can put a period. I need a complete subject, a complete verb, and a complete thought. At the edge of the woods, comma, that's incomplete. At the edge of the woods, what? At the edge of the woods, I fished. At the edge of the woods, I chopped a tree. At the edge of the woods, comma, we built a log cabin. Do I have a noun?
Yes.
We. Do I have a verb?
Yes.
Built. Do I have a subject, complement, or complete thought?
Yes.
What did we build? A log cabin. There's my complete sentence. So now I have a complex sentence. I have an introductory prepositional phrase, a comma, and then an independent clause, period. That's on the ACT. That's question number 16. That's the question you're going to do right now. Therefore, you need to show mastery. You're going to get 4 or 5 of these on test day. Take question 16 now, 1 minute, and then I'll let you take the rest of the exam. So, go ahead, take that question now. that's right, good question. On your Scantron, make question 16 question 1. Therefore, question 17 will be question 2. Just do question number 1 now, or 16. It's the second passage titled The Handsome Bean Coffee House on page 3. Remember, it is a time test, so I can only give you about 1 minute, and that's pushing it. You normally have about 40 seconds. Okay, so that's time. Aaron, it did look like you were finished first. Don't worry about right or wrong. Worry about getting the rule right. Worry about the skill building. Worry about being proficient. What you come up with, read the passage, give me my options, tell me what world I'm in.
On the ground floor of the apartment building where I live, the handsome bean coffee shop is almost always buzzing with customers. During the warm-up, the shop sets up outdoor tables on the sidewalk, and the chatter of the conversation makes the aroma of coffee often flow through my window, awakening the morning.
All right, now everybody can see the options. So question number 16, what'd you come up with? G. Anybody agree? Hands down, please. Anybody disagree? All right, so it's clearly G. Now, why is it G? Yeah, go ahead, Miguel.
Because you have a complete thought at the end, where I live.
Say that again?
Complete thought that you have at the end.
Okay, yeah, because, right, okay, I kind of see your logic. And what did you come up with? You had your hand up too. Why did you pick G?
Oh, it made sense to me. Like, 'cause when I would read it, I said, on the ground floor of the apartment building where I live, the handsome bean coffee shop is on. It's not saying like I live the handsome bean coffee. I'm not living it.
Okay. It seems like we're working on what's called the thought process. We're working out a rationale for what looks right, what sounds right. As long as you can apply the rule, you're going to always get it right. So can we agree that on the ground floor of the apartment building is a phrase? On the ground floor of the apartment building is missing what part of the sentence? Noun, verb, or complete thought? On the ground floor of the apartment building, what is missing there? You have three choices, noun, verb, or complete thought. What's missing? The complete thought. Therefore, you know a comma's in your future, right? Because you can't put a period. If you don't have a clearly defined noun, verb, and complete thought, you can't put a period, class. You got to put a comma. So you see a single syllable word, on, right? Does that start you to get the thinking that that might be a preposition? Prepositions introduce what parts of speech? Nouns, verbs, or adjectives? Nouns. So once you get into a prepositional phrase, on the ground floor of the building, I know I have a phrase. Therefore, I need a comma. Therefore, G gives me the comma. Then I complete the thought. Just like we did in our example. Is this somewhat clear? Okay, you're going to take another prepositional instruction on Monday or Wednesday, whenever we meet. Then you're going to take 3 more specific questions for that. All right? So, unless there are any questions, we're going to finish the rest of the sample exam. Are we good here? All right, so that's our round on prepositions for Friday in English. distinguished for. All right, thank you. All right, now I'll take the